Welcome to
What's up?
We started recording.
Just quiet.
We started recording and it was crickets.
Yeah.
It's just straight crickets. It's Thursday again, man. It's kind of
Another
crazy.
Thursday. This has been a long one.
Yes, you've been saying that all week. That it's been. It felt like this week was
It's
just
so slow going this
crawling
week.
in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
We just had Hoobastank play at the Fireman's Fair here in Thibodaux. Yeah, I didn't go, but I hear they put on a good show. So
I thought they were supposed to be coming here to Busch Gardens.
oh really?
Third Eye Blind is supposed to be here one weekend. I think
Yeah.
Hoobastank.
The third is it's not Third Eye Blind. I just found out that there's a 3 Doors Down. The lead singer has stage 4 cancer. Yeah, it's
dude,
not.
That sucks.
It's not good. Yeah.
Dang, I liked all those bands, all of them.
Superman, Kryptonite. That was their big hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
3 Doors Down.
Yep. They had some good songs.
3 Doors Down. No, what I wanted to talk about, because I know I told you earlier that I had a thing in mind.
I got something in mind.
I have something in mind. It was brewing today. Yeah. This was a few episodes back. We were recording, and our names came up some sort of way.
Okay.
And I mentioned something about not liking my name at certain times in my life, and you said, I don't like my name. It sounds like a fart, like Brent, like you.
Dude, you're shitting me, right?
No.
That's what I brought to the table today.
Are you kidding me?
Because I swear to God.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. I can show you my notes, my phone.
We have the same topic.
We have the same topic.
So your idea was to look up the meanings of our names? Is that what your idea was?
Well, no. It was Brent Fart name. But no, my idea was to tell that story. That's it. Because next episode we're gonna have a guest that that's part of that story.
Yes. Well, I also thought that it would play into that as well for the second half of this recording.
So yeah, we can tell it now
when we do have a special guest coming in. Well, here is my thing. It's like I was curious as to why you didn't like your name, and then I was going to say why I don't like mine, and then we'll actually look up the meanings of our names and see if that helps.
Yeah, that's cool.
All.
I like that.
Yeah, because I don't know if you remember this, but because you have younger siblings, my parents, I remember when they were pregnant for the next kids, they had these baby name books.
Yes. Oh yeah, and they had 10,000 names or something crazy.
Yes, and they would go through them and they would analyze and let's name her Brittany. Well, Brittany means falling off a log, so we're not going to use that.
No.
And I feel like, I don't know if it was a religious thing or like a spiritual thing. It like the name had to have like significance, like it had to mean
because that's who they're going to be.
Something.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm going to call this child Brandy. What does that mean? Well, I don't know. It's the same word as an alcoholic beverage, but that's what we're going to call her.
Right.
I don't know. I was just curious if you remember your parents doing that, like when she was pregnant for Micah or Chris.
I don't remember, but we absolutely had the name books. I remember that, so they must have. They didn't consult me.
No, and I remember looking through the books, thinking, "Damn it, that's a cool name. I wish I had
that name.
That name.
Yeah, it would be so awesome today if I had that name.
Yes,
dude, I've thought about that so much in my life. I had a name when I was a kid. When I was 3 or 4 years old, I told my mom, I don't want to be named Brent anymore. I want to be named Seth. Call me Seth from now on.
What?
Yes. Ask my mom. Ask her when she's on. What
was her response to this?
I don't remember. I don't know. We can ask her.
She was like, okay.
Seth. Yeah.
So what was the appeal of Seth?
There was a little kid in my daycare class. His name was Seth. And I guess I thought he was just cool.
Like, that's a cool name.
Yeah, a little cool dude, man. Seth. Yeah, I like that name. I'll take it.
That's weird. See, I always wanted more syllables in my first name. That was my issue.
You have two?
I know I have two.
You
which
wanted
is one
more
than you.
Yeah, I have one. And I went for another short one. So.
But yeah, you were going for like, well, I'm going to go for another short one. But I was like wanting something that was longer that you could condense.
How much longer? Like, so you could have a nickname.
Right. Yeah. Because Dustin it's two syllables. Mm-hmm. It's short enough that people aren't going to give you a nickname, right? Yeah. Because nicknames mostly are two syllables, sometimes one. But
well, like my brother, and this is silly because it makes so much sense. Christopher.
Yes.
We call him Chris.
Right.
But not really a nickname, but...
But I don't know. I was thinking of something like, I don't know, like even like Harrison is a cool first name.
Yeah.
It's 3 syllables.
I like that.
And then you can be called Harry. You can be called Hank. Not Hank. Hank's not good.
Yeah. Big H.
The Big H. I don't know. There was a lot of names.
Doesn't roll off the tongue like Big D.
No, not quite. No. And I mean, ultimately, I come to terms with my name, obviously. What I hated the most, and I think I've talked about this on here before, was people who shortened it to Dusty.
Oh, Dusty's the worst.
I absolutely hated Dusty.
Yeah. It's too childish.
It's childish. It's also effeminate because there's Dusty Springfield, the country singer.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, there's Dusty Rhodes, who was actually another singer, I think. But it's just, I don't know, man. Yeah. I never liked it. And I've had a handful of people in my life try to call me Dusty, and I shut it down every time. Like I literally would just...
No.
I'm not even kidding.
Grade,
there was this woman who comes in to clean my office, like empty the trash and stuff every once in a while. And one time she said, Dusty. Like she called me Dusty.
Punched her
and
in
I
the
looked
face.
at her. I straight up looked at her and I was like, no. And she was like, what? And I was like, no, Dusty. We don't do Dusty in this dojo.
Dusty.
We don't do Dusty in this dojo. It's not.
Maybe, well, she was cleaning, so maybe she wasn't talking to you, dude. She just looked at your desk and was like, it's Dusty.
It's Dusty. This whole place is Dusty.
You just had to make it about yourself.
That's exactly what happened. Wow, I misread that whole situation.
Yeah, that whole thing.
I didn't even think of it that way. Wow.
Oh, did she know your name?
Yeah, she knew my name was Dustin.
Okay. She knew, okay.
She knew my name was Dustin, and I think she just thought,
she was flirting a little bit.
We're friends, you know, we're friends. You know, I empty his trash once every 6 months.
Yeah.
You know,
have this real intimate relationship.
And she was like, hey, Dusty. And I was like, no, it's not happening.
That's funny.
Shut it down. I just shut it down right away.
I got B. A few close friends call me B.
Yeah. Well, that's your moniker here at the Introverse is B.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And I've gotten a weird one. Only one person called me this. She separated the B and the R from each other, so it's no longer a Brent, and would call me B Rent.
B Rent.
B Rent. My friend Brandy.
Okay.
Yeah, would
B Rent.
B Rent.
That sounds like your like your hip hop.
Makes it longer. Yeah, right. Yeah,
your hip hop moniker.
My hip hop name.
Yeah. I mean, I was.
Did you ever have a nickname you wanted? I mean, we're talking about shortening our names or whatever, or relating it to your name, but just I know we've had a nickname conversation before, but did you ever have like one that you wanted? Like, man,
I desired a nickname.
Yeah,
I just wanted another name.
I wish people would call me
Jack.
Hey, Jack.
I want it to be Jack.
Because you want it to be Jack?
I want it to be Jack.
Okay.
I think it's just because there's so many.
Jack's a weird name. Like Jack can come off very plain.
It can.
But if you're a cool, I've known some cool Jacks.
Dude, freaking Speed.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Trevin. You know, like I just wanted like
pop quiz, Jack.
Exactly. It's one of the few one syllable names I think that has a little bit of gravitas to it.
It's got gravitas for days, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it could be short for Jackson or Jackhole. I don't know what.
Hey, Jackhole.
Yeah.
But see, you gotta use that voice when I talk to Jack, because I gotta meet you on the same manly level, Jack.
That's exactly right. No, I wanted to be called Jack.
Would be so much better if your name was Jack.
I had so many fictional characters in novels that I started called Jack.
They're all called Jack.
Yeah. I even had a book I started to write called Jeremiah Jack.
Of course.
And
nice.
And that was an interesting
Did he play the banjo?
He did not play the banjo, no.
Feel like a Jeremiah Jack from Alabama.
I just like that name, though. I like that Jeremiah Jack. I like the way the syllables.
JJ. Yeah.
It sounds like Indiana Jones. Mm-hmm. That's what I was trying to come up with.
Indiana.
Yes.
Jones.
It's the same amount of syllables. It's 3 in the first name, and it's 1 in the second name.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't seen it anywhere else in fiction, so I was trying to this is going to be a character, Jeremiah Jack.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
A good old Southern boy.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah.
Exactly. Yeah, he's from the South.
Yeah.
He's from the
His
South.
His father was a Baptist preacher, Southern Baptist preacher.
Yeah. Potentially. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the original version, he worked at a video store because he was sort of going to be a little bit of sort of like me, similar, but way cooler.
All right.
In
my head, video stores weren't invented yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
but this is your story.
So. Yeah, the novel I was working on was set in the like late 80s, early 90s when video stores were like still a thing. So
okay.
Yeah. You were thinking...
Was it an action story? Because Jeremiah Jack's very action.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Jeremiah Jack is all action.
All the time.
Like, all the time. Like, it's almost annoying for the people around him.
He has an insane amount of sex. It's just like...
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking like that kind of action, but yeah. Maybe both.
Well, no, I'm saying it's action all the time. So even when he's not like running from villains or chasing whatever... He's having sex. Women. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nonstop.
Yeah, like James Bond kind of picking up women. Like he doesn't even ask.
Yeah. And his issue is when a woman tries to call him JJ, he's like, nope.
Yeah,
no.
Hit the road. Because he can just get another woman.
Yeah, you gotta swap them out.
Jeremiah Jack can he gets tail. So
all right, so
I like it.
Did you say why you didn't like your name? Is it just because it sounds like a fart?
Well,
but I mean, you have to say it in a specific way.
Here's the story.
Okay.
I was 4th grade before I met you,
Miss Oakwan.
Yep, Miss Oakwan. Rest her soul.
Yeah.
So I was getting dressed in the morning for school. So it was early, like 6 a.m. or something, whatever time, whatever, before school.
Yeah.
Getting dressed. And my mom's in the kitchen making breakfast, getting everything ready for us. And
pancakes and
she
gravy.
Screams across the house for me. Just screams, Brent! And I'm like, man, I didn't even do anything. I'm thinking I'm in trouble. And I'm like, I said, what? What, Mom? Our kids do. They're not going to go see. They're going to scream back.
Right. We're going to scream back.
Yeah. And she's like, I didn't call you. I said, yes, you did. You said, Brent. She said, Brent, I didn't call you. That was a fart.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and so I was 9 years old. 9. Yeah, 9. And I'm like, oh my God, my name sounds like a fart. I don't like it. And I already wanted Seth as my name.
Right.
So.
What the hell?
Yeah. So that just pushed it over the edge. Hated my name.
Jesus. So, wow. I've never heard this story.
Really?
I don't think so. I don't
tell everyone. Everyone at work, every time I pass by, they're like, Brent.
Maybe you got to have told me, and I just don't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wow, because when you offhandedly mentioned that a few episodes back,
Yeah.
I was just like, I just thought you were making a joke. I was like, oh, that's funny. I never thought of it that way, because it also has. You also have to think of like if people say it with a Cajun accent, like Brent, like Brent. You know what I mean? Like, because if you say it like a northerner or someone who speaks well,
Brent,
like
Brent, would you like some tea?
Brent. It actually sounds kind of distinguished,
Brent.
actually.
You really make that tea pop.
Brent.
Right.
Right.
Brent. This is Jeremiah Jack. Brent.
Yeah, exactly. But Brent. That's the down the bayou version.
There's all levels of them. All levels of farts, like Brent.
Brent.
Or your mom yelling at you, Brent.
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 That's good stuff. All right. Okay. All right. We got to make you feel better about your name here. So we're gonna look it up. I got two sites running because what I've discovered this afternoon when I just kind of hypothetically looked a couple of things up, I was like, wow, depending on the site you go, you get different stuff.
Yeah.
My parents had these like Christian name books, and it turned every name into something having to do with the Bible.
Yeah, something spiritual or
lover of angels or whatever.
Right.
Whereas, so depending on the site you go to, you'll get a slightly different definition. But I figured ancestry.com would be a good place to start. And then we'll switch over, and there's actually charts on another site that shows the popularity of your name.
I've seen those. I like looking at those.
That's interesting
Brent
as well.
Was never popular.
Well, no, that's not true.
Really?
You had your day. You had your day. You had your day. All right, so let me share my screen here. Let's see if this works. All right. So we're sharing.
Sweet. There we go.
All right, so your name means hill.
I knew that.
You knew that?
Yeah, it's something like a hill or a deer on a hill is what I... Yeah,
a deer on a hill. Okay, I never saw a deer on a hill.
But I do remember hill. So that's cool. Let's see. You want to read it or you want me to read it?
Yes, I'll read it short. The name Brent has its origins in Old English and is derived from the word brynet, meaning hill or summit. This etymology points to the name's association with geographical features, particularly hills or elevated areas, suggesting that individuals bearing this name likely resided in or near such locations. So that makes sense, right? If you lived in a mountainous area, your name was Brent.
Like Scotland.
Right.
Hi, Brent.
It says the origin is English here, so I guess...
Could have been Scott. I mean...
Yeah, as a result, name Brent has historically been found in English-speaking regions with hilly terrain, such as the counties of Somerset and Essex in England.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, right? So that's kind of cool. In ancient times, it was customary to use names to describe a person's occupation, location, or physical attributes. Thus, individuals named Brent might have been recognized for their residence on or near hills.
Nice.
It's kind of interesting. It's better than valleys, right? I mean...
Yeah.
So this is what I thought was really cool, all right? This is based on Ancestry.com's records. This is the most common surname for Brent is Smith.
Funny.
Brent Smith.
Karen is the most common spouse name for Brent. Wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
Today.
Find me a Karen. Go complain to some managers.
But I also thought it's weird that Brent is the most common child name for Brent.
That doesn't make sense to me. Of course, every child named Brent has a name that's Brent.
Well, I thought it was what you would name your kids.
Brent is the most common child name for Brent?
I know, that doesn't make any sense. I didn't understand this category.
It's like an endless loop.
Right. There's more Brents. These are the countries with the highest number of births of individuals named Brent, according to Ancestry records.
The whitest places on Earth.
All right. So
Seriously.
and then 1961 is when there were the most people born with the first name Brent.
Wow.
Yeah.
1961, huh?
So yeah, exactly. So
I've
what I'm
got
going to
it,
do
yeah.
now is check my name here on Ancestry.
Which is weird. I've never met any older guys named Brent.
I know that's interesting, right?
I don't really meet anyone named Brent.
All right, so this is me.
Last time I did,
Dustin,
we had like a Highlander standoff situation.
Dude,
looked at each other.
I've been named Dustin my entire life, and I never realized. Like my parents told me it meant like great warrior or something like that.
Stone? Dude, you win.
Wait. Okay, so the name Dustin has its origins in the English language and can be traced back to the ancient Norse mythology.
Yes.
Derived from the combination of the Old Norse elements Thrur, meaning Thor, the powerful god associated with thunder and lightning, and Steinen, meaning stone. Dustin translates to Thor's stone.
Like Thor's hammer?
Yes.
That's what you are.
The name symbolizes strength and steadfastness, invoking the image of a solid and unwavering force reminiscent of the mighty deity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're starting to like your name, huh?
Dude, when I saw this, I was like, you know what? I'm embracing Dustin. I'm embracing it.
Yeah.
I'm freaking...
I dibs. I'm now Dustin.
So yeah, man, I was like, this is also interesting here.
Let's finish reading real quick.
Okay. Throughout history, the name Dustin has had a presence in various cultures and regions. While its usage was initially concentrated in English-speaking countries, it has gained popularity in recent years. With a strong masculine sound, the name... See, I never really thought that before, but when you think
Dustin.
of it as the Norse name is actually... it's like Thor. I forget how it's pronounced, but it's something with like another letter. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's on the other site.
Yeah.
Today, Dustin continues to be a popular name choice for boys globally. Despite its origins in ancient mythology, it maintains a modern and timeless
appeal.
Timeless
I had
appeal.
1961. Your name is timeless.
But wait.
Oh, look, Dustin's the most common child name for a Dustin.
Yeah, I don't understand this one.
I
was thinking that it meant if your name was Dustin and you had a kid, what would you name your child? But then I'm like, well, that's stupid.
Yeah.
So Jennifer is the most common spouse name for Dustin, which is kind of weird because I have a sister named Jennifer.
Yeah.
So, and then Smith is also the most common name.
Wow.
I don't know any
cousins,
Smiths.
Man.
I don't know any Smiths,
I'm
but check it
related
out.
to some.
I am actually in
That's it?
fewer.
USA.
Yeah, just the United States.
Wow.
Dustin does not exist anywhere else.
Interesting.
And 1982 is when there were the most people born with the first name Dustin.
Thor's freaking hammer.
Yeah. All right. So let me go to this site here. Yeah, it's Torsten. So that's the old Norse given name. It's actually Dorstein, but also Torsten.
Yeah.
And dude, when I was a kid, all I knew was Dustin Hoffman. That was it. He was the only famous person I knew.
Dang. How do we work in Jack?
Yeah, exactly, right.
Like Dustin Jack? No. Jack and Dustin.
So this is kind of interesting. Here's the popularity chart for Dustin. We'll check Brent out in a second here.
All right.
So basically, no one named Dustin existed before 1968, I guess.
That tracks.
And then there was a silent film star, a Western actor named Dustin Farnham, and I think he kicked it off. And so then Dustin Hoffman became super famous, and so the name skyrockets in the 80s, and then it's pretty much been on a decline ever since.
Man.
Yeah.
My parents dropped the ball, dude.
Yeah. So wait, here we go. This is the ratings of my name. 71% think it's a
yours
good
is going to
name.
be up there high.
29% think it's a bad name.
Okay.
90% say it's masculine. 10% say it's feminine. And what I thought was really hilarious were the comments on this site.
Okay.
Dad name.
Dad name. That's funny.
My name is Dustin, and I love my name because there are so many nicknames that my friends have made with my name. My favorite nickname they gave is Dusty Buns, and it's also my username for a lot of things.
Dusty Buns.
Wait, this is my favorite. This name looks and sounds really unsophisticated and silly to me. Makes me think of anything related to dust.
Is this? Everyone's just like, let's destroy everyone else's
Dustin
names.
sounds like dustbin. I don't like this name. Yeah, and there's a little bit, look, here's a great one. Horrible, horrible, horrible name. If your name is Dustin, you're probably one of the worst people on the planet. I despise the name.
That dude's got some issues.
All right, let's check out Brent.
All
right, so here we go. A lot of the information is the same here. Originally taken from various place names, perhaps derived from a Celtic word meaning hill.
Mm-hmm.
The root is Brent, which is weird. And then here's your popularity chart. See, you have a much wider spread, dude.
Okay.
Check it out. There's a little blip in 1885 over here.
Okay.
There's one Brent. Okay. It actually 1885. And then in 1933, I don't know what happens, but this is when Brent takes off and then peaks in 1970.
Okay.
And then it's been a little bit of a trail off there of late.
Yeah.
I just thought this was interesting that people actually track all of this stuff.
How about the other metrics? Like how many people like it? Is it gay?
Is this right here? Oh, you're talking about...
Yeah, you were giving some stats on your name, like how many people like my name.
Oh, that's this next one right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So 74% think it's a good name. So that's actually higher than mine. 26% think it's a bad name.
Yeah, that's pretty close, though. I mean,
your name is apparently
difference.
Slightly more masculine than mine because 96%, and
that's
then
only
4% feminine. Yeah, 61% mature, 39% youthful.
Oh, well, okay. Well, they're both good.
Yeah. I think that's good.
Because I was thinking the opposite was immature. But they called it youthful, so yeah,
youthful.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Right. Now, upper class and common, I'm not a big fan of this category here because both of our names were relatively common, I guess. You're 46% upper class, 54% common.
That's not bad, though.
But this is great. This is a great metric here. 87% think that it's a strong name, and 13% think it's delicate.
Delicate?
Yeah, I think it's
a delicate name, I guess.
All right, let's check out some comments here. It's too dated, says Janessa. I prefer Brett.
God, that pisses me off so bad. You know why? No one can pronounce my name right. They all call me Brett.
Here, it's a horrendous name. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible name after you know who died. What?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Brent Butt is a Canadian comedian, creator of the TV show Corner Gas, where he plays Brent Leroy. Okay. My boyfriend is a Brent. Never did I know what I found out about him just by reading the information here. He thinks he's funny, but he comes across and says he's choking under his breath. What?
What the hell?
What? I'm pretty much in love with him for some reason. Dude, this is a weird site.
Yeah, like...
They're good dogs, Brent.
Good dogs. Wow.
Wow. All right.
That's funny. That's good.
So there you go. There's our our names there. And do you feel better about your name now?
Yeah, I feel fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's a good.
Not really.
I mean,
some of the stats helped, but the meaning I thought was okay until you came out with Thor's frickin' stone.
Yeah, Thor's penis.
Wow, just lay that hammer down.
Thanks for listening to The Introverse. New episodes every Monday, wherever the podcasts roam. Catch us on our YouTube channel at Introverse Pod. The Introverse is a part of the Introverse Podcast Network.